Come on, Mark.
Hey, working down.
Just read it. I mean, we'll see. Right behind him right now. Right in his back pocket right now. We'll see what happens. Get now.
Go, Yama, I'm back. All right, that's my kid.
No.
Try.
Let's go two.
Get two, I'm back. Let's go, Adam.
Go, Adam.
Go, Yama.
Very good, Adam. Okay, man.
Let's go, Adam. Two. Three. Got it.
Five.
Slam it down there. Hit the dirt. He's got to rip through the dirt. Big time
Two.
Oh, good try, that man.
So Yami.
I'm back. Let's go, Adam.
Hey. Now.
Do it again. Two out, boy.
Hey.
Working, James. Three.
Right there, Isaac.
Read it.
Go. You can go. No, not Isaac. He did. Fucking dumb as fucking thing. Try, Adam. You get some help here eventually. I don't know what he's dead fucking don't fucking do this. Yeah. Go, minimize this.
Go, Yama. I'm back, working down.
Go down, baby. One more time, baby. Go, Yama. Keep attacking, baby.
Going out.
Keep attacking. I should beat you here.
Yeah.
Let's
go, Adam.
Hey, Adam, do it yourself.
Hey, still driving. Still driving. Oh, man. Yo.
Cover.
Hey, same thing. Hey, you're fit.
Hey.
You're fit.
Right behind him. Right there.
I'm on back.
One out. Pitch.
Good boy, very good, Adam.
Keep fighting, Adam. Keep fighting.
Hey, if he does. Oreo. Hey, if he does, get it out. Follow him home.
AJ? Hey, free and easy right here. Bring him down, huh, baby? Let's go, Adam.
Hey.
My boy, stay right there. My boy.
Get rid of it. Very nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Good job, man.
My boy.
Let's go. Get us out of this.
My boy, Adam, very good.
These rules of play are not good. Get out of here, Jill. Let's go.
Never know, Isaac.
Good spot out, boy. Let's go, Adam, right here, kid.
Is he working? You're all right.
Good little target, huh, baby?
Logan.
Good.
Oh, boy, very
Got it to him. Here you go, Yams. Good. No. All right. Stay middle, right here. Go, y'all up. Go, yeah. On now.
Oh, boy, very good.
Oh, yeah, up.
Let's go, Adam.
Yeah, really good. One right here.
Confidence.
Good, Albert. Right here, best. Right here.
Good, yeah. Runner.
Oh, boy, very good.
Make him stop, Adam. Make him stop.
Man.
Let's go, Adam.
Go, two. Good, boy.
Come on. Keep battling. Come on. Go.
All right.
Oh, boy. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I was like one more lower.
You're up.
Yeah. And plus the slider, they're moving more. It's more inside. And like that TC game that I ran on, he's still committed, like here, but he has that 2-ball range right here. But like now they're kind of like especially they're like inside of fucking there. He wasn't on play the game. A long way to go. Or if they swing. Yeah, I think two cuts.
How long are you go, man?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Good afternoon and welcome to Pershing Park here in Santa Barbara County.
Oh, this guy got out.
Up to the plate now is Logan Kim playing right field today. Brahmas taking on the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros today as Logan Kim takes strike number 1. It'll make it strike number 2, sorry, and make it an 0-2 count after the first pitch foul. Next pitch is foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. First out of the inning for the Brahmas here today. 22, Isaac Samano stepping up to the plate for the Brahmas. He's playing third base today. His first pitch is called a strike, making it 0-1. That pitch is fouled off down the left field line. It'll make it an 0-2 count. Isaac in the box now for the 0-2 count. Up and in, barely missing him, making it now a 1-2 count. Beautiful day here in Santa Barbara. We are in the Sub-County West Front for this afternoon matchup. As Isaac's ball is hit off the end of the bat, first baseman waiting for it to go fair, but it does not. It'll remain a 1-2 count for Samano. Quick update, as we were having some difficulties setting up the stream. First inning, JJ Fagfumsint, who's playing shortstop, was able to get a single ground ball to the right fielder. JJ Trente then sacrificed himself on a bunt to get him over to second. As Isaac's ball is driven into center field, nice sharp line drive. He'll be up with a base hit single as 19 Ethan Mercado steps up to the plate. Ethan Mercado, the catcher for the Brahmas today. As I was saying, after Torrente's sacrifice, Lamarsna stepped up and walked. Lamarsna playing second base today, as Ethan Mercado takes ball one towards the dirt. After Wyatt's walk, Orion Hom-Tochlander, the first baseman for the Brahmas, stepped up and popped up to the first baseman as Isaac Samano narrowly misses a pitch step off from the pitcher over to the first baseman. After Orion Hom-Tochlander's pop out to the first baseman, CJ stepped up and struck out to end the inning as Ethan takes ball two. Ethan rips that ball towards the second baseman, trying to get the play out at second. He's there, but Ethan beats it out at first base. There will be 2 outs with a runner still on first as center fielder Landon Raskin will step up to the plate. Landon waiting for his pitch. Pitcher steps off, but the ball pops out of the first baseman's glove. A very interesting angle we are today, as you can partially see first base. You can see home plate clearly. Third base, shortstop, and left field are seen very clearly, but the right side of the field is difficult to see as Landon takes strike one. Landon takes that for a ball, battling for a 1-1 count here. Landon swings at the next pitch. It'll be fouled off into the fence of the backstop, making it a 1-2 count. Beautiful, beautiful day here in Santa Barbara. We're on the south side of Santa Barbara here, located in Pershing Park. Interesting enough, the Santa Barbara City College baseball facilities do not have their own field on campus. As Landon takes that for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. It is 5-0 going into the bottom of the second, but let me quickly recap how we got there. Last inning, Daniel Garoso started it off with a single to the center fielder. Parker Hellickson then came up with another single to the left fielder this time. Presley Kuchiosko came up, and Landon Raskin in center field committed an error, scoring the run from second base. Then Sebastian Argyles came up to the plate. JJ Fagfumsint, the shortstop, enforcing another error and scoring the run from second base. Then Patrick Walsh stepped up to the bat, and an error committed by Adam Yamashita, the pitcher, allowed him to get to first safely, while the runner from second then scored. Vince Cambernella came up to the plate and grounded out to JJ Fagfumsint, the shortstop, not before picking up an RBI, making it 4-0. Ethan Watson then stepped up to the plate on a fielder's choice that was able to get him to first base as Isaac Samano picked up the ball and threw it over to the catcher, Ethan Mercado, for the out. Then Jordan Harris stepped up to the plate, and he was able to get a base hit, a line drive into the left field gap, scoring Ethan Watson, making it a 5-0 game. And then finally, to end out the inning, Zach Torres struck out on a very nice pitch by pitcher Adam Yamashita. So the score now stands 5-0 going into the bottom of the second. Adam Yamashita getting the start for the Brahmas, with Ethan Mercado being his catcher. Isaac Simano getting the start at third base. JJ Fak-Fum Sin at shortstop. We've got Wyatt Lamarsna playing second base. Orion Holm Chalklander at first. Outfield consisting of Logan Kim in right. Landon Raskin in center field, and CJ Linus in left. Adam's first pitch of the inning is smoked through the 5-6 hole to CJ. It'll be a base hit for Daniel Grosso. Grosso now with 2 hits on the day after the Vaqueros finished their last inning with 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 errors, and no walks. Very good start for the reigning champs of the Western State Conference North. Adams' attempted pickoff is no good.
Let's go, Adam.
Adams' next pitch is drilled into the same gap as the previous pitch. Samano will grit the ground ball, good it over to Wyatt, who will turn it for a double play.
Very nice. My boy Isaac.
A beautiful 5-4-3 double play for the Brahmas to get their 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Presley Kolusko will step into the box for the Vaqueros. His first pitch is a looping curveball that'll go for a ball. It is a 1-0 count. Yamashita's next pitch is a beautiful ball right on the outer edge of the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count. Vaqueros were able to get through their entire order in the last inning. Here with 2 outs, it's not looking like it'll be the same. As Presley rips that ball over to second baseman Wyatt Lamarza, he easily picks it up and gets the out at first. Still 5-0 going into the top of the third. Brahmas trailing.
Baby, what? Baby, what? Bro, I swear. Like, off the end of the bat, that's first pitch. Hey, Adam. Wyatt. I was calling that guy.
Yes,
Dude.
way to jump over that guy, dude. What did you do? Yeah, you did. All right, coach. He slid in. Why you go? It looked like he was right in front of you. Yeah. No, it looked like he was right. It looked like he was trying to give you.
Hey, if they change it,
Back here in Santa Barbara as we enter the top of the third inning, JJ Fak-Fum Sin, the shortstop for the Brahmas today, is going to step into the box.
How are you, man?
JJ fouls off pitch 1 as he drives pitch 2 into the air. Center fielder backs up a bit but is able to make the play, as that'll be out number 1 for the Vaqueros. Number 6, JJ Torrente now stepping up to the plate. JJ in his last at bat again had that sacrifice bunt to get JJ over, who had the single to start off the game. JJ takes strike 1. Next one is in the dirt for a ball. Interesting setup for the Vaqueros today, as they actually play on a recreational park, as JJ takes another ball. Both their baseball and their softball programs play on this park. As JJ smacks a ball that's high in the zone, he's trying to beat it out, and he does. He's able to get there with a single. That'll bring up the second baseman, Wyatt Lamarsna. Again, a recreational park is where the Vaqueros softball and baseball team host their home games. As Wyatt bangs that ball into center field, center fielder running back and is able to get it on the run. JJ Torrente is going to be stuck at first as he goes halfway to second base. A great swing by Wyatt Lamarsna, but not enough to get it down. The first baseman, Orion Hontalkander, will step into the box for the Brahmas. Pickoff attempt is no good, as JJ is diving to get back to the bag. Lefty pitcher for the Vaqueros today, it's going to be Jake Villar, number 7. Very disgusting stuff when it comes to the pickoff. Anything a lefty can do to get an out, as Orion will take that for a ball. Again, going back to the recreational park, if you can see out in left field, there is a softball field there, and that is where the Santa Barbara City College softball team hosts their home games. And then over in center field, there's another softball field that is designated for the city, for the kids, allowing to play here as long as they have a permit. As Orion pops up that ball towards the Brahma dugout, it'll be his first strike of the at-bat. Dimensions of the field are definitely interesting. We've got 310 down the left field line and 390 to straightaway center. Orion takes that for another ball. As down the right field line, we have 319. Left center will be 380, and right center is going to be 365, with the wind blowing towards the ocean today, south of the field and in towards the plate. Orion drives that ball through the 6-4 hole. It'll be another base hit for the Brahmas. Runners on first and second now, as CJ Alinas, the left fielder for the Brahmas, will step up to the plate. CJ taking that pitch for a strike, giving him an early 0-1 count, looking to redeem himself after his swinging strikeout in the first inning that ended the inning for the Brahmas. He bangs that one through the gap again. JJ Trente is being sent from third base. He will be in there safely as Orion is almost tagged up at second base, but he gets back safely. CJ will get a base hit and an RBI as JJ crosses the plate. It'll make it a 5-1 ball game. Runner still at first and second for Logan Kim, who's stepping up to the plate. Logan Kim in his last at bat struck out swinging. First pitch is a strike. Logan's hit is a bloop grounder to the pitcher, who will get the out in time at first base. Brahma score 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. We'll send it to the bottom of the third as the Brahmas trail 5-1 to Santa Barbara City College.
Hey, somebody on bat. Come on, come in. Yeah, go. Get in here. I knew that JJ can't run. That guy probably couldn't run right home. He came on the first. I know, because JJ really had fun with the guy. They knew he can't run.
He's doing pretty good on this one.
Back here in Pershing Park, where the Pierce College Brahmas trail the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros 5-1. Starting off for the Vaqueros is going to be Sebastian Argyles, who was able to get on base in his last at-bat after an error forced by JJ Fakfumsin as he tries to get the bunt down but quickly pulls back as he sees an off-speed coming his way. It'll be ball 1. Argyles was rung up between third and home after Isaac Simano's smart play to throw the ball to home in order to get the lead runner out. As he bangs that ball down the left field line, it hits the fence out in left field, but it is going to be a foul ball, a long foul ball. It's a 1-1 count for Argyles now. Was able to get an RBI on the error by the shortstop. Not his, but an RBI nonetheless. Correction, it was an error on Isaac, not JJ, that allowed Argyles to get on first base as he takes ball 2. That ball is driven to a similar position as the long foul ball, but CJ's under it to make the catch. It'll be the first out of the inning. The center fielder for the Vaqueros, Patrick Walsh, is now stepping up to bat. Walsh able to get on base by a throwing mistake by Yamashita. in his last at bat as he takes ball one outside. Walsh would then go on to get around the bases on Camberdella's ground out and a fielder's choice enforced by Ethan Watson, as well as a base hit by Jordan Harris as he fouls that pitch closer to the Brahmas dugout, making it a 1-1 count. Yama's next pitch is swung on right off the glove of Yama. White picks it up, and he's able to get the out, but the umpire calls him safe. Throw looked to be in time, but the umpire thought otherwise.
Hey, do it again. I'll
It'll be a base hit for Walsh as Vince Gambardella steps up to the box, catcher for the Vaqueros, who grounded out to the second baseman in his last at bat, but was able to get an RBI on the play as Yamashita tries to pick off the runner at first, but it's unsuccessful. Runner on first for Gambardella, looking to inflict some more damage onto the Brahmas. Another pickoff attempt by Yamashita is unsuccessful. Walsh diving in safely. Some confusion on the field as the umpire is looking towards the scoreboard, which suggests that there are 2 outs when realistically there's only 1 out. I'm not sure what that has to do with the number of pickoff attempts that Yamashita has, but clearly he has a problem with it. As the runner goes from first, he will be in there safely as that pitch will also go for a ball, making it a 1-0 count with a runner now on second base.
Go, Adam!
A stolen base for the center fielder will give Gambardella a runner in scoring position as he swings at the very next pitch he sees. Yamashita able to field the ground ball cleanly, looks over to Walsh, who was advancing from second base but chooses otherwise and gets the out at first instead. Ethan Watson, the left fielder for the Vaqueros, is going to step up to the plate. Watson grounded into a fielder's choice in his last at-bat, allowing him to get all the way to second base on the hit. As he takes that ball for a first pitch strike, making it an 0-1 count with a runner on third base with 2 outs. I say this so that I can adjust the scoreboard as I go along. Yamashita's next pitch is driven high into the air. Landon Raskin right under it. He'll be able to make the catch for the Brahmas. Going into the top of the 4th here, Brahmas still trailing by 4.
I just checked.
No, I know. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Go, chip away, boys.
Yeah. But I wanted to get it off.
Take it easy. Go.
And I was like, track focus is upwards of economy.
You can't do that.
I know, I just want to this town is fucking.
Sunflower seeds and peanut shells. Huge.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I would do.
Like that first thing, turtle. I thought that was surprising. I actually was kicked off. I was like, okay, that felt that one. Felt that one. No, the way was hot.
No, it didn't.
Back here in the top of the fourth as Santa Barbara City College doing something I've never seen before, which is a throw down to third base and not second base. They're expecting us to steal third, which is huge, something we will do by the end of today. The third baseman, Isaac Simano, steps up to the plate and takes a first pitch ball closer to the ground. It'll be a 1-0 count. Vroom was able to get out of the last inning with only one hit, no runs, no errors, and no walks. As Isaac Simano swings at the next pitch he sees, it'll be a 1-1 count. Jake Villar still on the bump for Santa Barbara. His next pitch is a ball in the dirt, making it a 2-1 count. Through 3 innings, Villar has allowed 5 hits and 1 run to the Brahmas as Simano takes that for a ball inside. It'll be a 3-1 count for the third baseman. Isaac taking that for a strike, looking to recreate what he did in his last at-bat, a line drive to the center fielder for a base hit. Quick pitch by the pitcher is swung on and missed by the third baseman. There'll be 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Catcher Ethan Mercado steps into the box for the Brahmas. Ethan, in his last at-bat, grounded into a fielder's choice double play, but was able to get on safely. He takes his first pitch for a ball. Ethan looking to start something here for the Brahmas as they trail by 4. Next pitch is swung on and missed. It'll be a 1-1 count for the Canadian. So next pitch is a called strike. Pitcher quickly going through his windup. Almost hard for me to take into account what's going on. Umpire, as I am talking about it, telling him to just slow down a little bit. Umpire can't keep up with what Villar is offering pitch after pitch in just a few amount of seconds. A guy who really likes to abuse a pitch clock for Santa Barbara City College. Now takes his time with this pitch. It's a ball low and inside for Mercado, battling to a 2-2 count. Another quick pitch is in the dirt and making it full. Villar going through his pitches so quickly I can hardly keep up. Next pitch is another ball. Ethan will take his base at first, beating the quick pitches through the entire at-bat. It'll bring up the center fielder, Landon Raskin. Landon with a runner on, looking to do some damage to Santa Barbara City College as he takes ball 1 up. Landon in his last at-bat did strike out swinging to start the third inning. In that inning, the Brahmas went on to get 3 hits as Villar throws to the first baseman, but Mercado is in there safely. A big threat is Jake Villar, as not only he is a lefty, but his quick pitch mechanisms are just immaculate as another pickoff attempt is unsuccessful as Mercado dives back into first base safely. Landon looking for redemption here with a runner on base this time. His bunt is pulled back as it is a ball up and out. It'll be a 2-0 count. Catcher for the Vaqueros, Vince Gambardella, is stepping up to his pitcher. Second baseman Daniel Giorso joins him on the bump for a quick little chat and a glove tap. Love the camaraderie of baseball. Again, a beautiful day out here in Santa Barbara. Hills just completely surrounding the area from near and far. Landon's next pitch is taken for a ball. It'll be a hitter's count at 3-0. Landon looking for the perfect pitch. As he takes it for a strike, it'll be a 3-1 count. Villar looking to battle back and try and get his second out of the inning. Landon looking to not let that happen as he fouls off another pitch, trying to get on base for the Brahmas. Landon Raskin hitting in the 9 spot. As he takes that pitch for back-to-back walks, it'll be runners on first and second for the Brahmas as the leadoff batter, J.J. Fagfum-Sint, steps up to the plate. Coach for the Vaqueros is stepping out to the mound for a visit. Looking to calm down his pitcher. We will be right back. Mound visit seems to have completed itself as we are here in the top of the fourth. Brahmas have runners on first and second with 2 walks. Villar allowing those walks on 8 or 9 pitches, I believe. Looking back to the second base as J.J. Fagfum-Sint drives that ball to the shortstop. It'll be a long throw, but he gets the throw down. J.J. will move the runners over, but there are 2 outs here in the top of the fourth now. An exceptional play by the shortstop, Sebastian Argyles of the Vaqueros. First pitch is taken for a ball. Batter J.J. Torrente starting off the at-bat hot. Takes that one for a strike, however. Looking to replicate what he did in his last at-bat, a single as he grounded to the third baseman and was able to beat out the throw. Hits that ball down the line. Umpire calls it a foul ball before any play can be made. It'll be a 1-2 count for J.J. Torrente, the designated hitter for the Brahmas in the 2 spot today. Pleasure. Left fielder C.J. Alina sneezing repeatedly beside me. A lot of allergies, he says, here in
Fight through adversity, though.
Fight through adversity, the Brahma way, as J.J. fouls that pitch off, having his own fights up at the plate. Landon Raskin and Ethan Mercado in scoring position for the Brahmas. Brahmas looking to close the 4-run deficit they experience here in the 4th inning. He checks his swing, but catcher drops the ball. JJ will be thrown out on first base on the swinging strikeout. Brahmas not able to get a run across the plate. It'll still be a 5-1 ball game as we head into the bottom of the 4th.
What do I even do when raise my hand?
I'm not that good. I work quick, but not that good.
And we're back.
Brahma's baseball back here in the bottom of the fourth. Brahmas trail the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros 5-1 as Yamashita is going to step back onto the bump here for the Brahmas.
Good.
His first pitch is a called strike, making it an early 0-1 count. Through his 3 innings pitched, Yamashita giving up 4 hits and 5 runs. As that ball is lifted into the air down the first base line, but it'll hit the tree and immediately fall down. That's located off to the right-hand side of the field. Yamashita is still keeping a clean sheet for his walks, that he has not let anyone get a free base through his 3 innings pitched so far.
Yeah.
His next pitch will go for a ball as the third baseman for the Vaqueros, Jordan Harris, will turn to try and get out of the way of it. It'll be a 1-2 count. Next pitch is checked by Harris, but not able to come fully around as the home plate umpire requests for confirmation from his first base counterpart. It'll be a 2-2 count here for Yamashita, looking to get on the Vaqueros early, as that is a ground ball to shortstop JJ. Throws it on over to Orion. It'll be an easy out for the Brahmas. One out for the right fielder, Zach Torres, as he steps into the box.
Hey.
Taking some space on a run on a ball.
Let's go, Adam.
Torres' first pitch will be a ball. Seems to have missed just outside the plate, making it 1-0 to the right fielder. Looking to redeem himself from his last at-bat where he did strike out swinging. Takes that pitch for a strike. I've been told that he struck out looking, not swinging. Big difference made by pitcher Ira Silverberg. Yamashita's next pitch
Good spot.
is turned on for another ball, making it a 2-1 count. Torres did end that first inning of scoring for the Vaqueros on his looking strikeout. As he takes that pitch for a strike, it'll be 2-2. Yamashita's off-speed pitch in there for a strike. It'll be his second strikeout of the game. Brahma's dugout not impressed with the throwdown from Mercado. Two back-to-back looking strikeouts for the right fielder Torres, as the leadoff batter for the Vaqueros, Daniel Grosso, will step into the box. His first pitch is taken for a ball. early 1-0 count for the Hawaiian native. Pitches in, but called for a strike. Yorso not really liking that pitch as he tries to lean out of the way of it. Yamashita's next pitch is a hard hit ground ball to the shortstop. JJ will get the out at first base towards Orion Homtalkender. Pierce College looking to put some runs on the board here as we head into the top of the fifth. They still trail by 4, 5-1 against Santa Barbara City College.
So if you give me that call like off the dirt.
I love it.
Yeah.
He does. He actually points right. This is like outer, like plate sound like oh yeah, first thing you see that.
No, just looking.
But if I can specify unless he just
I just. It doesn't matter that much because I have it.
Hey, why you up? Go, I can go.
Romano doesn't know. I know he's seen it. Brother.
Second baseman Wyatt Lamarza will lead things off here for the Pierce College Brahmas in the top of the fourth inning. Top of the fifth inning. Did I say fourth? Top of the fifth inning, not the fourth, excuse me. Swings at the first pitch, he sees it'll be fouled off. Not sure if the viewers at home were able to see what I just witnessed. The entire bench for the Vaqueros just ran down the third base line in between that inning as Wyatt Lamarza takes that for a ball. An interesting way of going about it. Another ball as he turns on it. I assume it's because they had a 1-2-3 inning. I could be wrong. Nothing really sticks out except for a looking strikeout, which obviously isn't a good thing. Wyatt Lamarza bangs that into the tree that's located to the right of the Brahmas dugout. Tree overhangs onto the field, but not into fair territory, of course. Wyatt Lamarza fouls off his next pitch. Massive tree. One of those trees that, brings out the inner kid in you, makes you want to climb it. It's got huge branches, giant roots. Lamarza's next pitch. It's called a ball as he turns on it. Umpire giving him the inside nod. Jake Villar still on the bump for the Vaqueros. As Wyatt banks his next pitch into center field, but it'll be caught by Patrick Walsh. Second time Wyatt Lamarza pops out to the center fielder as the first baseman for the Brahmas, Orion Homtalkender, will step into the box. Orion looking to replicate what he did in his last at-bat. A single to the center field drive. Takes his next pitch for a strike. It'll be an 0-2 count early in his at-bat. Single in his last at-bat was good redemption for his pop-out to the first baseman in his first at-bat as he takes that ball up and in for a ball. Next pitch is swung at and turned towards the Vaqueros dugout. No one injured, but still a 1-2 count. Lucas Escalante, pitcher for the Brahmas, beside me. As Orion swings and misses at a ball in the dirt, it'll be thrown on over to the first baseman, giving the Vaqueros their second out of the inning, looking to complete their second retirement of the side. CJ Linus, the left fielder, steps into the box for the Brahmas. As he gets that first pitch, a ground ball, hits one of the lips in the infield of the Santa Barbara field, just being able to get over the first baseman, Presley Kosciusko. Logan Kim will step into the box for the Brahmas. First pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Oh, he swung at it. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I knew it hit the dirt. I did not know he swung at it. Next pitch is again struck out. Logan Kim looking to not replicate the same thing he did in his first at bat in the first inning in the second inning where he did strike out. Paul is in the dirt. CJ takes off for second base. He tries to swim move the shortstop, but he is not able to get there in time. CJ thrown off on a wild pitch from pitcher Jake Villar. Brahmas still trailing the Vaqueros by a score of 5-1 going into the bottom of the fifth.
It's unfortunate. I mean, that was great. Literally, just caught it in his bare hand off the ground. He literally just caught it like this, and then. Give him a drag. Swinging out of the hand.
CJ Linus thrown out on an attempted stolen base for the Brahmas. A ball that essentially just landed into the lap of the catcher in order to get the out. Designated hitter for the Vaqueros, Parker Hellickson, is going to step up to the plate. Both the Brahmas and the Vaqueros have their designated hitters in the 2 spot today. He takes his first pitch as a ball. Yamashita still on the bump for the Brahmas, going 4 innings strong, as Hellickson looking to replicate his first at-bat. Won't be able to replicate his second at-bat as he grounded into a double play. Takes an off-speed pitch for a ball. It'll be a 2-0 count as the Brahmas trail by 4 runs here in the bottom of the fifth. Beautiful day here on the south side of Santa Barbara. Yama finding the strike zone this inning for his first strike. It'll be a 2-1 count. Hellickson quickly getting out of the way of that ball as it starts to approach him. It'll be a 3-1 count for the designated hitter of the Vaqueros. Looking for his second hit of the day. As Yama's off speed will miss up and inside, allowing the designated hitter to get onto first safely. Now hitting for the Vaqueros is going to be their first baseman, Presley Koslusko. Very interesting last name. One that is hard to pronounce. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing that correctly, so apologies. Runner fakes to take off from first base as Yamashita's first pitch will be in for a ball. Last name of the first baseman is spelled Kosliusko. Very unique spelling and most certainly a unique pronunciation as Yamashita's attempted pickoff is unsuccessful. Hellickson diving back to the bag safely as Yamashita looks in to get his next pitch. Pitch is fouled off down the first base line. It'll be a 1-1 count for Yamashita. My back is in agonizing pain. The Pierce College Brahmas baseball team had a beach day yesterday. Some of the guys went out to Will Rogers Beach. As that ball is drilled to the shortstop, gets past JJ as Landon, who receives the ground ball after JJ's miss, will bobble the ball a little bit, not allowing him to get the ball in fast enough to get the out at second. It'll be a double for the first baseman as the DH Hellickson will move all the way over to third base. This brings up the shortstop Sebastian Argyles for the Vaqueros. Not a base hit with an error. Yama's first pitch after the double is a ball. It's a base hit and an error. Debating in the Brahmas dugout whether or not there was an error on the last play. Yamashita's off speed is outside for another ball. It'll be a 2-out count. Still looking to get his first out here in the bottom of the fifth. Runners both in scoring position on second and third for the shortstop of the Vaqueros. Argyles without a hit today as he's gotten on base on an error and flied out to the left fielder as he takes that next pitch for a ball. Brahma's head coach signaling for some of their pitchers to get loose as Yamashita is struggling here in the bottom of the fifth, excuse me. Not a home game for the Brahmas. 2-hour drive. Next pitch is called a strike. Very well framed by the catcher, Ethan Mercado. Didn't need anything crazy, but the extra nudge is something that we definitely appreciate on a 3-0 count with runners in scoring position. Yamashita gets his pitch. Another off speed that's called for a strike. Yamashita battles back to a full count after dropping 3 balls in a row. Still no outs for the Brahmas. Yamashita gets his 3-2 pitch. It'll be another off-speed, fouled and tipped, but caught by catcher Ethan Mercado. First out for the Brahmas as the center fielder for the Vaqueros, Patrick Walsh, is going to step up to bat. On deck is the catcher, Vince Gambardella. He has grounded out to the second baseman and grounded out to the pitcher. Celebration in the Vaqueros dugout. Not sure why. No runs have been scored. Their last batter simply struck out. Pitching coach on the mound for the Brahmas now, having a chat with Adam Yamashita after the walk and the hit with either the error or, if you're like me and you thought that was a double, the double and the strikeout that he's given up in this inning so far. Mound visit now completed. Patrick Walsh looking to get on base for the third time at bats. First at bat he was able to get on by an enforced error by Yamashita. Head coach for the Brahmas intentionally walks him. Bases are now loaded, enforcing the double play as Vince Gambardella, who has yet to get on base, steps up to the plate. A smart move by head coach Bill Pickett of the Pierce College Brahmas. Base is now loaded. Yamashita's first pitch is off speed and in there for a strike. I did not reset the count, but it is 0-1 with bases loaded. Still only one out after Yamashita was able to get his third strikeout of the day. His first swinging strikeout. That ball is lifted into right center field. Landon Raskin makes the catch as the catcher for the Vaqueros will drive in a run. Runners on first and second will remain. It is now a 6-1 ball game, but with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth.
Hey, leave your feet. Let's go, Adam.
Adams' first pitch to the Vaqueros. Ethan Watson is going to go for a strike. Adam Yamashita looking to get out of the inning with as few damages as possible, as that pitch barely misses for ball 1.
Boy, Adam.
Bases were loaded at one point. Now we only see runners on first and second. Only one in scoring position for the left fielder that got on base in his first at bat on a fielder's choice and popped up to the center fielder in his second at bat. Pitch is swung on and drilled to left fielder CJ Linas. He easily makes the catch. Only one run will score for the Vaqueros in the bottom of the fifth. Brahmas now trailing by 5 as we enter the top of the sixth.
Logan, you're up. No, the first pitch. That was just, I think that was. You went. No, I think. And then I thought you on the second one, and then I got like fucking choking up, and I just put 3 downs by accident. Hey, the only reason you saw my team, you know what was it? What was it? Yeah, movement, and I threw it slow. Nah, but look, I was expecting it. You go, Logan. Start off, man. I was getting cold. I don't know why. But then I figured out that.
Another throw down to third base for Santa Barbara City College as Logan Kim steps up to the plate for the Brahmas here in the top of the sixth. Game seems to be blowing by with very fast pitchers, very fast counts, and not a lot of time to dilly-dally, as they say. Logan Kim's first pitch is going to be a bunt Third baseman for the Vaqueros, Jordan Harris, will field it in foul territory before it can roll back into fair. Vaqueros seen doing burpees in the opposing dugout. It seems they really like to stay active throughout the game. Definitely a championships mindset, as they have gone back to back in 2022 and 2023 in the Northern Western State Conference. Logan Kim takes his second pitch for a ball. Strike, as he grounds the next ball to the third baseman. Third baseman throws the ball short. Logan reads the ball, looking to try and get over to second base, realizes that he's not going to have enough room to do it, but he'll be on first safely.
Here you go, Isaac. Come on, baby. Here you go, Isaac. You got two.
It'll be a base hit for Logan Kim as the third baseman, Isaac Samano, steps up to the plate. Puts his bat out for the bunt, but quickly pulls back. Smart play, as that is in for a ball.
Hey, Isaac. There you go.
Logan Kim has probably hit the ball a total amount of 40 feet today. Sees himself on base. However, Isaac takes ball 2 as he gets his sign from the head coach. Pickoff attempt catches Logan Kim at first base. No runners on now for the Brahmas.
Isaac, here you go.
Isaac takes his next pitch for the first strike of the at-bat. As I was saying earlier, the pickoff move by the pitcher, very good, and catches Logan Kim sleeping at first base. For the first out of the inning, as Isaac Samano swings and misses at the next pitch, it'll be a 2-2 count. Looking to do some damage here and looking up to replicate his last at-bat where he struck out swinging. As I say that, it is swung on and Samano strikes out. There are now 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Catcher for the Brahmas, Ethan Mercado, will step up to the plate. Ethan Mercado in his last at-bat walked and almost scored. Ball is drilled back to the Brahmas side of the field. 2 outs for Ethan Mercado. Takes that for another strike. It'll be an 0-2 count. Mercado looking to battle here. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Catcher grabs onto it, thinking that he needs to throw it on over to first base. He does not, but it'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Brahmas still trailing by 5 runs as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. Yamashita will head back out onto the mound.
I mean, I can see it now. I can see when he's taking it whatever. Every time. And he said back, slide in there. He said back. Just run him over. Well, that's kind of the opposite of what you want to do. Those helpless feelings. you, not you. I'm mad at the Koreans. What they do? Rowan the Korean? Dude, I had it so early, like I literally like back out, like literally. I know. Oh, he's just fucking guessing, I guess. I don't know. No, again, I don't.
Back to Brahmas baseball here in the bottom of the sixth. Yamashita still on the bump for the Brahmas. First pitch is swung on and fouled off towards the Brahmas dugout. It'll be a quick first strike. Yamashita has given up no hits in every other inning, starting in the first. As he gave up his hit last inning, I am looking for a no-hit inning this time around, as his second pitch is going to be in for a ball just about outside. Jordan Harris, the third baseman for the Vaqueros, steps into the box. Harris looking for his second hit of the day as he turns and takes that for a ball. First hit came in the first inning when he hit a line drive over to CJ, the left fielder. Second at bat consisted of him grounding out to the shortstop, JJ Faclum-Sint. Next pitch he sees, he swings at Isaac Samano, getting his glove down in time and gets the out at first base. Orion not only stepping on the bag, but tagging the runner out as well, as he doesn't seem to know where he is. It'll be the first out of the inning for the Brahmas as right fielder Zach Torres steps into the box for the Vaqueros. All I'm saying is that if you're stepping on the base and tagging the runner at the same time, you are doing one of those things wrong. Coach Pickett says it counts as 2 outs. As first pitch to the right fielder is going to be a ball. Yamashita barely missing the strike zone there for ball 2, looking to wrap up his third time through the order here. Torres takes that pitch for a strike, looking to hit the ball in this game so far, as he has struck out looking on both of his at-bats. Next pitch is then looked at for a strike. It'll be a 2-2 count, putting Torres in that danger zone of going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts to start the day today. He is the he's the right fielder for the Vaqueros, Zach Torres. Yamashita gets his pitch, and Torres drills that into deep center field. Landon backing up, but slowly starts to jog his way under the ball. He'll make the out for the second out of the inning, bringing up the leadoff hitter for the Vaqueros, Daniel Giorso. Two outs for the Brahmas as the second baseman for the Vaqueros steps into the box. Very deep flying ball hit by the right fielder in that last at bat, but when you've got a field where center field fence is 390 feet away, everything seems to be very small. Left and right field lines are very short, however. Looking to pull the ball as a righty or a lefty. Yamashita gets his pitch on the 0-1 count. Off speed, again, barely missing the strike zone. Makes it a 1-1 count. Home plate umpire in this game is being very persistent on his close strike calls, as that ball is in the dirt. Giorso seemed to Soto shuffle his way into that pitch. That ball is ripped into the gap between the first baseman and the second baseman. While Marsna stumbling to try and get the ball, but is not able to get it in time. It'll be a base hit for the second baseman. Designated hitter for the Vaqueros, Parker Hellickson, steps up to the plate. Hellickson looking to get his second hit of the day as he got a single in his first at-bat. Yamashita's pickoff attempt is no good. Hellickson has seen first base twice today, one of those being the single, and another being a walk in his last at-bat, which was last inning. Runner thinks leaving. Ethan tries to get him throwing back. Orion does catch the ball and nearly tears every limb in his leg. An awkward catch by the first baseman, something you really don't want to see. Yamashita's next pitch is going to be down for a ball, making it a 2-0 count with a runner on first.
Go Adam, right here, kid.
Hellickson started off the inning for the Vaqueros last inning and was able to score. He was the only run that scored. Takes that ball up. It'll be a 3-0 count, looking for a pitch to drive here. Yamashita gets his pitch and looks over to first base. He'll give it to the designated hitter for a strike. First strike of the at-bat, looking to battle his way back to a potential out and end the inning with no damage done other than a hit. Another pickoff attempt. Doesn't work. Giorso diving back to the bag safely. Lucas Escalante, one of the pitchers for the Brahmas, practicing his pickoff attempts in the dugout. As the runner goes, Ethan, too fast with his transition, isn't able to maintain the ball. Doesn't matter, though, as it is called a ball, and the batter walks anyways, getting runners on first and second for Santa Barbara's first baseman, Presley Koslusko. Runners on first and second for the Vaqueros here in the bottom of the sixth, excuse me. Yamashita's first pitch is called a strike, getting an early 0-1 count. Koslusko with the controversial double in the last inning. Also saw first base on an error committed by center fielder Landon Raskin in the first inning. Swings at the next pitch, making it a quick 0-2 count. Yamashita, another opportunity to get out of this inning with no damage dealt. Yamashita gets his pitch. It is swung on in the dirt. It'll be another strikeout for Yamashita. Pierce College Brahmas looking to enforce some runs as we head into the top of the seventh. Brahmas still trail by 5, 6-1.
Atlanta gets going. Go ahead, get going up. Oh, I know. My ball game.
Yes, dude. It was the exact same. But the other one.
Tell me all of it. So, what was this? There's mix it. Hey, put a hand on. Hey,
A throwdown finally to second base by Santa Barbara City College. Landon Raskin steps into the box for the Brahmas. He will end the third time through the lineups that Pierce College has seen today. Looking to get on base again as he walked in his last at-bat but struck out in his first. He swings at the first pitch he sees. It's lifted high towards left center. Left fielder for the Vaqueros, Ethan Watson, is able to get under it for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup as J.J. Fagfum-Sint steps into the box for the Brahmas. He swings at the first pitch he sees, but it's lifted foul down the right. Jake Villar still on the bump for the Vaqueros. As JJ swings at the next pitch and gets it by the first baseman. It'll be a base hit for the shortstop, and it brings up Pierce's designated hitter for the day, JJ Torrente. Last time JJ Fagfum-Sint singled, Torrente was able to get a bunt down in order to move him over. Pickoff attempt by Villar is unsuccessful as a diving Fagfum-Sint gets back safely. Torrente looking to pick up his second hit of the day as he was able to get a single in his second at-bat. Takes strike one, making it an 0-1 count. Struggling with the scoreboard here, I cannot lie. Another pickoff attempt. Fagfum-Sint in safely. If you are watching this video, it'll be on the LAPC Brahmas Baseball official account. Make sure to subscribe to the account so you get updates on our upcoming games and their live streams. JJ Torrente's next pitch is taken for a ball. Previously, the videos were broadcasted and uploaded to my personal account. Obviously not as professional as we'd want it, so we now have this account. Keep up to date with all the Pierce College Brahmas baseball news and videos. JJ checks his swing. They get him on the swing. The second baseman is behind the pitcher. Not even sure if he had the right angle. Head coach for the Brahmas not happy with the call as JJ next pitch is swung onto the third baseman. Umpire almost looked like he was going to call Torrente out on the potential double play, but does call him safe. Respectfully, the right call. There are now 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Santa Barbara City College head coach coming to the mound. We've got a pitching change here in the top of the 7th. Brahmas trail 6-1 with a runner on first.
Good sir. It's first pitch of the inning. That number retired? One guy, good guy. Why did you say South?
I knew I walked this fucking way.
You're not even like a strikeout. It's not bro. Just
Especially like now that I start, I don't know. I can't. Like, if I need to longevity, if I could get that outside, that more consistent, yeah, he's seen it outside. I seen him go in his spin. He's just right over the block, and then now anything low, he's passing.
Crazy.
Never find it. He's always out there.
New pitcher for the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros is going to be Cone Thomas. Jake Villar finishes his day with 6.2 innings pitched, 1 run reaching the plate, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks. While Lamarzna sees his first pitch and swings at it immediately, it'll be a fielder's choice ground out to the second baseman in order to get JJ Torrente out. Time to stretch here in Santa Barbara. Pierce College Brahmas still trailing by 5, 6-1.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even. It was one that most of the time they wouldn't even like. No, it was.
I apologize so much. About the check? No, I shouldn't even. I don't even know why I asked you. I don't know who's the one player, but it seems like he gets it. He's good. He's good. Dude. And then starter range. He's tiny. Like 5'6". That's tiny. I didn't realize. You've been walking around. He's 5'7". That's the one that you have first baseman going? You hit for O when it comes out of first base.
It's crazy how wet everything is. How little it. I mean, I don't know, maybe rain a ton up here, but I don't know.
Adam Yamashita's day is done for the Brahmas. Threw 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, another walk but intentionally, and 4 strikeouts on the day. Not bad at all for the Hawaiian native for the Brahmas.
Bad memories.
Up comes JJ Torrente for the Brahmas on the mound. His first pitch to the shortstop, Sebastian Argyles, is fouled off behind the fence. It'll be an 0-1 count to start.
Good work out there.
Both starting pitchers taken out of the game now. Both teams relying on the relief pitching. JJ's next pitch barely misses the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count. Argyle's looking to get on base cleanly for the first time today. 3 at-bats with a strikeout and a flyout. As he pops that ball up down the line, it'll hit that big tree that I mentioned earlier in the game for a foul ball, making it a 1-2 count. Argyle's again flied out to the left fielder, but did get on base on an error by the third baseman, Isaac Samano, in the first inning. Torrente's next pitch is high and in. Argyle's turns and gets out of the way of it. It'll be a 2-2 count. Game just reached its 2-hour mark as Argyle sends his pitch down the line. Again, it'll be foul, hitting the tree. Still a 2-2 count. 7 innings almost completed in 2 hours. Not bad for baseball as a whole. Torrente's next pitch is way up for a ball. It'll have the count full now.
Come on, JJ.
Hello, audience.
Next pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Argyles will get his free base.
Hey, roll up.
Here, get your own ball.
Brings up the center fielder, Patrick Walsh, for the Vaqueros. First pitch, I presume, is swung on and missed for strike one. Not entirely sure, as I was not looking at what was going on. Organizing my scorebook, giving you guys the stats you need. As Walsh hits a pop fly again towards the Pierce dugout, but it'll go for the second strike of the at-bat. Torrente looking to get his first strikeout of the day and of the inning, as Argyles takes his lead on first base. Next pitch is driven to the shortstop on a line. It is caught by JJ Fagfumsint, looking to throw the runner out at first, but runner on first halts before he can get thrown out.
Hello again, audience.
Pitcher Patrick Fernandez saying hello to the audience as catcher for the Vaqueros, Vince Gambardella, steps up to the plate for the Vaqueros. One out here in the bottom of the seventh. Gambardella fouls the first pitch he sees off and towards the Vaqueros dugout for strike one. Looking to get on base for the first time today, Gambardella threw 3 at-bats. Does have 2 RBIs on 2 separate sacrifice hits. One a ground out to second baseman Wyatt Lamarzna and a fly out to center fielder Landon Raskin. Torrente's pitch after the failed pickoff is going to hit Gambardella square in the back of the bicep. It'll bring up the Vaqueros left fielder Ethan Watson. Back of the bicep is the tricep, according to Coach Will Pickett's. Master Will Pickett's. Correction. First pitch to the Vaqueros left fielder is swung on towards third baseman Isaac Samano.
You're gonna ask me?
It'll be a base hit for Watson as the runners advance to each base. Now with the bases full, it brings up third baseman Jordan Harris for Santa Barbara City College.
Let's go right here, JJ.
Left fielder gets his first hit of the day as Jordan Harris, the third baseman, is looking for his second hit of the day as he takes strike one.
Oh, JJ.
One out here in the bottom of the seventh. JJ's next pitch is a strike. Easily called by the home plate umpire, making it 0-2. Jordan Harris,
JJ, right here, kid.
1 for 3 today with a single to center field. Sees himself with bases loaded, an opportunity to tack on more runs for the Vaqueros, giving them more insurance in this game. Sees his next pitch low for a ball.
Ah, boy.
It'll bring up a 1-2 count. JJ Torrente in a bit of a jam here with bases loaded as the first base coach for the Vaqueros calls time, looking to speak to his batter. Lucas Escalante in the dugout. Sounds like you will be playing first, starting next inning. How do we feel about that?
Interesting. It's a new change. I don't think I've ever really played first base in games. Only like terrible summer league games that don't mean anything, and they're just for fun. So it's going to be pretty fun. I do like playing first base.
Okay. Big first base guy, Lucas Escalante. So JJ's next pitch is drilled down the line, but foul. Hard to see from this angle, unfortunately. We are very much up against the first baseline here in Pershing Park, located on the south side of Santa Barbara. Pitch is fouled off into the backstop. Still a 1-2 count. As you can see on the broadcast, can barely see the batter. Can't see the catcher, Ethan Mercado, unfortunately, but he is back there. Got a good angle of second, third, left. Somewhat decent in center, but the right side where Wyatt Lamarsno, Ryan Hom-Tocklander, and Logan Kim sit is completely invisible as that next pitch is lined out to a high-jumping Wyatt Lamarsno. What a play for the second out of the inning, making sure no runs score. Wyatt Lamarsno, while small, can quite literally climb that ladder. As Torrente is looking to get through the fourth time of this Vaqueros lineup, as Zach Torres steps up to the box, looks at strike one. Something Torres has done all day today, as he's looking at 2 strikeouts and a flyout to the center fielder on the day, looking for his first base hit. 0-1 pitch is in the dirt, gets past the catcher, Ethan Mercado. It'll score a run for Santa Barbara. Browns now trail by 6, making it a 7-1 game. Runners on second and third. Vaqueros in their dugout yelling hip hip hooray as the run scores.
Oh, baby. You working there?
Next pitch is called a ball, making it a 2-1 count.
Hey, reset right out him, baby. Reset right out him, JJ.
JJ looking for his pitch against the right fielder for the Vaqueros. Gets it as he swings and misses at it, putting 2 strikes up on the board. JJ looking to get out of this inning with potentially a strikeout. It would be Zach Torres' third of the game. Off speed in the dirt. Torres slowly making the adjustment throughout this game as he takes that 4 ball. Runners in scoring position on second and third for the right fielder. Again, the Vaqueros looking for more insurance as they've now just bumped their 5-run lead to a 6-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is swung on and lined out to first baseman Orion Hom-Talkender. That'll end the 7th inning. Vaqueros are able to get another run across home plate. It'll be a 7-1 game as we enter the penultimate inning here in Santa Barbara.
Hey, shoot!
Get him, baby!
Who's up?
Oh, yeah!
Who's up? Ruby, who you hit it for? Oreo? Are you? Oh, come on. Good man, keep doing it. All right. Let's go, Ruby.
In this game between the Los Angeles Pierce College Brahmas and the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros, Aaron Ruvalcaba gets the substitution in for Orion Hom-Talkender, the first baseman. First pitch he sees in his first at-bat of the day is going to be a ball high and outside, making it an early 1-0 count for the first baseman. Next pitch is in and low for another ball. The 2-0 is swung on towards the shortstop. He'll be able to field the ground ball cleanly due to the thick grass here in Santa Barbara, slowing the ball down. It'll be the first out for the Vaqueros as left fielder CJ Alinas steps into the box. Vaqueros pitcher Cone Thomas is still on the mound. Was able to get the last out of the last inning on not a lot of pitches, as his first pitch to CJ is swung on and missed for the first strike of the at-bat. Brahmas only with 2 more opportunities to score runs here, as CJ takes that ball way in front and in the dirt, making it a 1-1 count. Brahmas trail by 6 in the top of the 8th. As CJ swings and is looking to battle his way onto first base as he fouls that into the backstop. Beautiful day here in Santa Barbara on a field with interesting layout and dimensions, as CJ swings and strikes out on the next pitch, giving Thomas 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Hitting for Logan Kim is going to be Lucas Escalante. He takes that first pitch for a ball. It'll be 1-0. Next pitch is also a ball low and inside. Escalante looking to do some damage in his first at-bat here on this Wednesday afternoon. Next pitch down the middle, called strike 1. 2-1 count to the designated hitter / outfielder / pitcher. Takes that one low and in the dirt. Lucas in a hitter's count all at bat. Looking to get on by any means and potentially start something here for the Brahmas in the top of the eighth as they trail by 6.
I like that basket. Healthy.
Lucas doesn't want it easy as he fouls off that next pitch into the backstop, making the count full. JJ Torrente knocks my clipboard almost onto the ground. Love to see it. Escalante looking again on base. He grounds a ball to the third baseman, and he will beat it out. Does exactly that. Gets on base by any means. It'll be a base hit single on his first at-bat, and it'll bring up the third baseman, Isaac Samano. Runner on first for Samano. Looking to get his second hit of the day as he takes his first ball. First hit came in his first at-bat in the second inning where he hit a line drive to the center fielder. Since then has seen him striking out. Takes that for a ball. Looked like the umpire was going to call it, but ended up holding back. Samano looking to get on base. Checks his swing on the next pitch, but it's called a strike anyways, making it a 2-1 count. Lucas Escalante managing to get on first base on the slow roller to the third baseman as Isaac hits that ball to the third baseman, and he'll get the fielder's choice out at second base. Brahmas not able to score a run, but do manage to get a hit against new pitcher Thomas. They still trail the Vaqueros 7-1 as we head into the bottom of the eighth.
Manchester.
It's right there. Thanks, Will.
Orange stuff around there.
Everybody in the CCO got one. Maybe I could do it if I just get a little bit of money. Maybe give me I know all the coaches. I know a guy that's commissioned. I could do a trophy for my $1,000. I'll feel like 60 grand. Yeah. Why don't we talk to Robert Stevens? They want to do that money. Why don't you one off a week? I think it's actually good for you. Actually, you can do it. I don't mind it. You just can't see like that. You can't even see my guitar. Looks tall. Yeah. But there's only so much you could do. NL Valley was perfect because we were so far from the line. Let's go. Get us back in here.
JJ Torrente finds himself still on the mound for the Brahmas as we head into the bottom of the eighth. Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros starting their 5th time through the lineup as leadoff batter Daniel Giorso steps into the box and takes off speed. Pitch for strike 1. Giorso 3 for 4 on the day with 3 singles. He's been one of the runs for the Vaqueros in this afternoon's game. And he will see a ball way outside and up as it hits the backstop and gets by catcher Ethan Mercado. It'll force a 1-1 count to the second baseman for the Vaqueros. Excellent day for the infielder, batting .750 on the day. as he takes that next pitch for a ball. Again, Soto shuffling his way into it. A lot of people hate the Soto shuffle. But when you're hitting 3 for 4, do what you want to do, man. Swings at the next pitch, and it'll be a 4 for 5 day for the second baseman as he gets another base hit ground ball to the left fielder. New hitter for the Vaqueros will be number 38, Scott Raposelli. First pitch to Raposelli is going to be down for a ball.
Let's go, JJ. Get a ground ball right here.
Next pitch again is called for a ball, making it a 2-0 count. Raposelli replacing the designated hitter Parker Hellickson in the top of the bottom of the 8th here. Sorry. Swings and fouls off the next pitch he sees, forcing a 2-1 count.
Let's take down, man. You go, JT.
Fouls off the next pitch. JJ manages to get 2 strikes after dishing out 2 balls.
Let's go right here, JJ.
He hits that ball towards second baseman Wyla Marza. He throws it to JJ Fak-Fum-Sin, trying to get the double play, but the throw is not in time.
Good turn out, boy.
Brahmas will have 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th, but there is still a runner on first. First pitch to Presley Kozlusku seems to have hit him as he walks his way on over to first base. It'll bring up the shortstop, for the Vaqueros, Sebastian Argiles. Argiles is 0 for 3 today with a walk, as Torrente's first pitch has him swinging and missing for the first strike of the at-bat.
Let's go, JJ. Go, JJ. Go, JJ. I wanted to. Here you go.
Next pitch is called a strike despite it falling out of catcher Ethan Mercado's glove. JJ with a chance to get out of here in the next pitch. Has it lined through the 5-6 gap. Runner from second looking to score, but isn't able to round third successfully and will get hung up at third base. It will be a base hit for Argyles as it brings up the center fielder Patrick Walsh for the Vaqueros.
Oh, no, yeah.
Scott Raposelli hangs up at third base as the first pitch Walsh sees is a ball, but skillfully blocked by Ethan Mercado behind the dish. It'll be a 1-0 count to the center fielder. Bases loaded, an ideal opportunity to not only bump up the batting average, but also the amount of runs one can score in a baseball game as he takes ball 2 up and out. Interesting setup here at Parsing Park as both the softball and baseball team host their home games here on the south side of Santa Barbara. Out beyond the left field fence is the softball field for the Vaqueros as his swing is checked and the umpire says that he does not come around. It'll be ball 3 for Walsh. The softball field beyond that fence, the fence is a makeshift one that gets rolled out for both sports. As Walsh takes that pitch for ball 4, it'll be a free base and a free run for the Vaqueros. 8-1 ball game as the pitching coach for the Brahmas steps out to the mound to talk to JJ. I do not know Alex's last name. Fergaldi? Alex Fergaldi, the pitching coach. Fergaldi? Fergaldi. Alex Fergaldi, the pitching coach for... I personally know him as Coach Alex. Like, I don't expect people to know my last name. What's my last name? Okay, see, now you guys are creeping me out.
Alex, the pitching coach. Here, I don't know his name.
Being made fun of here in the Brahmas dugout for not knowing my pitching coach's last name.
That's in the chat for Will Lewin.
Chat, tell me what his last name is.
Chat, can someone do a quick Google search?
Catcher for the Vaqueros, Vince Gambardella, steps up to the plate. 0 for 3 as well on the day, getting hit by a pitch in his last at-bat, but able to get 2 RBIs on 2 sacrifices as he lifts that ball down the third base line, but it'll be foul. First pitch strike. Briscoe. Now being asked how many people's last names I know. Not a fun time being in the Brahma dugout. It has its moments. Now is not one of them. Turrente gets his pitch. Gambardella forced to wait for it. It's called a strike. Hesitation by the umpire, but he does call it. Bases loaded for Gambardella, looking to drive in some runs and boosting the insurance for the Vaqueros as they have a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Torrente's next pitch barely misses the strike zone. Potentially a makeup call for the last one. It is a 1-2 count. Sixth batter of the inning lifts this pitch down the third base line. Isaac Samano tracking it and will catch it with 2 hands for the second out of the inning. Brings up the left fielder for the Vaqueros, Ethan Watson. Watson looking to get on base for the 3rd time today. First at bat saw him getting on base on a fielder's choice, but he was able to pick up a single in his 4th at bat after popping up to the center fielder and lining out to the left fielder. Sees his first pitch for a strike. JJ Torrente looking to get back into the dugout as quickly as possible. Bases still loaded for the Vaqueros, now with 2 outs.
Go, JJ! Oh boy, very good.
Torrente's off speed is going to be in for a ball. It'll be a 1-1 count. Practices of both baseball and softballs now begin to start on the opposing fields here at Pershing Park, a recreational softball field behind center field, and the Vaqueros softball field for the community college right behind left field. Have baseball players and softball players alike starting up practice for their spring seasons. JJ's pitch is a strike not liked by the left fielder Watson. And he swings and misses at the next pitch. It'll be a strikeout for Torrente. Brahmas only allow one to cross the plate in that inning on 2 hits. They now trail the Vaqueros by 7 runs. Last opportunity for the Brahmas as we head into the top of the 9th.
Come on, go. Lay it out. Nothing to lose now. Let's go. Come on.
No, because I shampoo up today.
Let's go, Sharon. Let's go.
Yeah, you're a liar. Yeah, but if you're sweating, but if you're not sweating, like, let's say we just go on, like, throw the trash, which was that. No more damage. So, Coach,
Let's go, Shooper.
Last chance for the Brahmas as we enter the top of the 9th as the Brahmas trail by 8-1 here on a beautiful sunny day in the south side of Santa Barbara. Dylan Shue will make his way up to the plate in his first at-bat of the day, taking over for Ethan Mercado, the catcher. He takes ball 1. Looking to do some damage here and potentially start a comeback for the Brahmas. He takes the next pitch, but it's called a strike by the home plate umpire. His next pitch is a ground ball weakly to the second baseman, and he will be thrown out for the first out of the inning. Landon Raskin now up to bat for his 4th at-bat of the day and will try and, no matter what, send the Brahmas through their 5th time through the lineup as he sits in the 9-hole and takes the first pitch for a strike. Head coach for the Brahmas not happy with him taking the first pitch as he takes another one for a strike off speed inside, making it 0-2 quickly. Brahmas needing runs, not strikeouts, as he swings and misses at the next pitch. 2 outs for the Vaqueros, all on shortstop JJ Fak-Fum Sint, not to be the final out of the game. He swings at that pitch. It's launched fairly high, but caught by the center fielder. That'll be the game between the Brahmas and the Vaqueros. Vaqueros able to get this win 8-1 here on this Wednesday afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon as the Vaqueros come down to LA and Joe Kelly Field at Pierce College. I have been your announcer, Will Lewin. Pierce College loses the game 8-1. We will see you tomorrow.